Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier Season 1 is coming to an end in just about a few more days. With that said, we were teased with Season 2, which was very hyped just a few weeks back during the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII, as well as a little bit of tease with Ever Crisis. What's up guys, Master Penning here, your official Final Fantasy VII First Soldier Ambassador, coming at you with official top secret Season 2 news. We have new weapons, new materials, and most importantly, we have been hyped about this. Bahamut and the Dragoon Style is finally here. Before I go on with the information, make sure you max out your battle pass to the level of 80 if you ever purchase it, so that you will get the Season 2 without paying for it. Aside from that, make sure you spend all your tickets on the Polygon banner as they will expire, and grind for the free skin. If unable to do so, don't hesitate to ask the community for help. And to those who have already grind, if someone else is going to the Scorpion and stuff like that, do give them some chance to grind, because I don't want anyone else to miss out on Claudia. Alright, first info first, the most anticipated one, Dragoon Style. Now Dragoon, the high wind, everyone is so hyped. This is one of the #1 job, top 5, top 10 gunbreaker. I don't know. It's going to be an offensive style that excels in the air. So it's going to be a DPS and mobility type. So as you can see, the Dragoon actually use spear and they have the ability to fly. So how to fly? So actually the Dragoon has a passive skill called the Sky Predator. Above a certain height, deploys a glider when the jump button is pressed. Pressing the attack button above a certain height causes the Dragoon to perform a high-speed diving attack. So if you have to press the jump button in order to trigger the flying, so this is not an ability, but this is more of a passive. Pressing the attack button above a certain height causes the Dragoon to perform a high-speed diving attack. Now, how long does the fly last is something we're not sure. This is something felt like it's very hard, but I don't think you'll be able to fly omnidirection. If you'll be able to fly omnidirection, that could be actually quite powerful. So I think it's going to be an easy target if there is no omnidirection, and having that little speed, I'm not sure. Maybe when the level increase, the speed will increase as well. Now we're gonna talk about two of the ability of the Dragoon. Ability #1 is called the Dragon Favor. It temporarily increases the movement speed, adds mana drain and bleed effect to melee attack, and recovers some HP when you defeat an enemy candidate. Now, how long does Dragon Favor last? Something we have to find out. And just like Warrior, if you defeat someone, you'll recover HP. But adds MP drain. Does it mean that it drains your own MP, or does it have duration, or does it just eat your own MP? Now, this is something really interesting. If it eats your own MP, then Dragoon is something that wanna carry some material that doesn't cost a lot of mana points. As you can see on the picture at the right over here, it actually causes some bleeding effect. So even if you are not managed to kill that person, maybe they'll bleed. But I have a feeling it's gonna work on like Bio, where they'll bleed but they won't die, and it's gonna bleed for a certain period of time. The next ability is of course high jump. Dragoons are popular for the high jump. King can do it, Sid can do it, any Dragoon can do it, so they can jump high up in the air and maybe cast some materials, and then before you land down, there's this little attack range over there. I'm not sure what buttons you're going to press. Maybe the attack button, maybe the skill button again, you know, the high jump button again, and then it'll probably plunge. Now, this does look OP as it deals 81 damage. I think it depends on the level, or maybe just the melee weapon, but I think it's going to be depending on the level. So it's going to do a plunge, an AoE attack. Very nice, but do watch out for gravity, do watch out for Firaga. I think after you plunge, there's a little slight pause right there. Now that we got Dragoon's ability covered, we're gonna talk about their skill now. So skill is something that is passive but changeable, but not able to active. So the first one they have is Dragon's Ire, Dragon's Ire, I don't know. Temporary marks enemies that damage you. Damaging the marked enemy decreases their MP. Now this is something very strong, very useful against Warrior, very useful against Ranger, Monk. Not sure if it's useful against Sorcerer, as Sorcerer has mana regeneration, faster mana regeneration, but again, how long it's marked, we also don't know, but multiple people can target you. So Dragoon is also a DPS, it's also a scout, it's a little bit of Ranger, it's a little bit of DPS, it's a little bit of mobility. So dude, this Dragoon has 3 things, and I can see a lot of people are gonna main them, and it's a must-have in a team. The second passive skill that you can swap out is called Aerial Wall. When airborne, reduce gun damage taken from enemies lower than you. Now I'm thinking this is something that's gonna work like Warrior. where it's gonna happen only a few times. Not sure, we'll have to experience ourselves. So very POC. So the next one, last skill that you can swap out, the passive skill you can swap out is Wide Swing. Increase range of consecutive melee attacks. Now this is going to be very useful, but comparing the three, I honestly gonna be taking Dragon's Eye to decrease people's MP. But if you're having like problems during doing AoE attack, maybe Wide Swing will be the one you want to go with. Now I don't know if it increased the distance, but it seems like it increased the range, so that could be distance. So maybe someone's trying to dash or jump away ninja, you'll be able to hit them. Now that we are done with Dragoon, let's talk about the new Materia Teleport, but now changed to Teleport. And when you try to cast it, it actually has a double panel, so you'll be able to predict how far you want to cast it or how long you want to cast it. And if you're paying attention to the screen right now, the teleport Materia is actually marked purple, so maybe it'll be able to level up to level 1 or level 2. Not sure how long the cooldown is, so that's maybe leveling up teleport might be able to increase its distance, or maybe just cooldown, or maybe reduce MP cost. Something we don't know, something we'll have to explore as well. So basically it places a portal that you can instantly warp. Other players can also use portal, making them a new tool for ambushes and retreat strategies. Now, do you want to cast teleport only to get gravity? Now, yeah, it's nice, a new materia, but something that's quite dangerous. I think this is something that you want to use as a retreat, and once enemies try to follow you, you try to gravity them. Now, I don't encourage to use this as a offensive, more of a defensive. Moving on is definitely my favorite summon, primals, whatever you'll call it, new boss, and also a new summon, Bahamut. Now, Bahamut will appear when he descends upon specified location in the field, and as you can see right here, during the trailer of Season 2, that's marked that all those crystals will be, I guess, Bahamut's landing point. Now, after you defeat Bahamut, you'll be able to obtain his summoning materia. Now, unlike Ifrit and Shiva, if you use Bahamut materia, you'll be transformed into Bahamut. This is something that I wanted, something just like Final Fantasy type. Oh, very, very cool. You'll be able to use the summon. I really wish in the future we'll be able to use Ifrit and Shiva, you know, change that up. I want to play it as a summon. So you'll be able to fly around with Bahamut. How long is the durations? I think somewhere around the same as Cloud Materia, or maybe Ifrit Materia, the summon materials. So you'll be able to fly above the training field and unleash attack, including Mega Flare, bro. That's the very, very strong spell in the FF universe. So aside from Mega Flare, what does he have? He has Dive Bomb, Flare Breath, and Spin Attack. Oh my god, this is so crazy. So when you try to trigger his Mega Flare, it's kind of like you're entering a sniper mode or a scope mode, and then he'll gonna charge out into some sort of CGI and then cause a blast. How big is the blast? Well, it's showing on screen right now. It makes me wonder how big the damage is, but look at that area of the fact that it's gonna obliterate people, and it's a really good condition into wiping out 2 or 3 squad. Can't wait to get. I don't think I can get him on JP server. So aside from that, there is going to be something called Bahamut chest. I think when you defeat Bahamut, it'll either drop. It's gonna drop this as well as a summon. So this is something that maybe you want to give it to your comrade. So it's gonna be containing 2 special weapons inside, which is the Inferno Cannon, which fire homing laser or huge laser beams at enemies. It's really good. I guess it's 45. Press and hold the fire button to charge a single beam. Now, I can't wait to get my hands on this. Probably gonna be very difficult trying to get my hands on this. And the next weapon is going to be Flamethrower, which is very, very common in most Battle Royale games. Flamethrower that deals continuous damage, extremely effective at close range. Now, very useful if you cast gravity, if someone gets slow and stuff like that. Now, this is going to be, well, you don't have to rely on aim. You can just burn them continuously. Now, other features include, now I don't have any information regarding the beta pass, but I have a feeling the picture shown right here is going to be a beta pass, which is gonna be Dragoon team. But aside from that, the game is going to implement something called the alternate skin. Now, there is no information on how to get the alternate skin. Use the alternate version of base skin you possesses. I don't know, maybe it's already unlocked. Do we need some sort of items to unlock, or do we need to do some sort of quest? So you can see right here that we can change into Poor Man Candidate, or with the Cloud outfit, we can change to Cloud Bahamut outfit or Toasted Candidate outfit. So I guess cosmetic wise, this game is actually doing really, really good. So aside from that, I think there's some sort of music thing that's going on. Oh wait, we also have this Season 2 logo right there. So oh yeah, so aside from that, we have the randomized BGM playback, so we can play back different songs while in the barrack, I guess. To anyone who has been playing First Soldier for months or weeks and unlocked mostly everything, we're gonna have a new thing to unlock. So basically, we're gonna be able to unlock new voice line that we can swap around, which is pretty cool. We can use the guild, not Shinra currency, so something free and something pretty cool. I hope we get to have like iconic lines from the FF series. When I first received all of this information, my mind was blown about how cool Season 2 is going to be. It's going to be mind-blowing. There's going to be so many new things to play around with. Everyone is going to go hunt Dragoon, Bahamut, just like back then with Cloud. What do you personally think about all of this update? Comment down in the comment section below. And if you want to see more Final Fantasy VII First Soldier content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. With that said, I'm Master Pentagon, and hey, it's just a gaming show.